Do you ever cycle through the same 4 apps on your phone over and over again and feel like a tiger pacing in its cage at the zoo?
If you're doing this, it's because you, like the tiger, need enrichment and variety in your life. But I suggest cramming just a whole bunch of raw hamburger into a pumpkin and rolling it around your enclosure.
Pupils dilate.
Man, that's actually a really good idea. Now I know how to stave off the insane boredom. Honestly though, I do genuinely feel this. Whenever I'm in the bathroom, I'll open Twitter, browse for a second, close Twitter, reopen Twitter, browse a little bit, close Twitter, reopen Twitter, close a little bit.
Hello everybody and welcome to Calbus. My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/Tumblr, one of my favorite subreddits that we cover because it fills me for nostalgia of my years of night blogging. Let's just get right into it. Cloaked in the fur of their slaughtered brethren. You have a fundamental misunderstanding of how Yard is made. Yeah, this is like the least morbid thing, honestly. Like, this isn't like feeding cows hamburger. This is quite literally being like, hey, we shaved Jerry and made a coat out of it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it keeps you warm. This is like the most innocent thing you can do for little sheepies. Also, little sheepies with funny white mohawk. I love them. They look so soft. My ancestors watching me dump an entire stick of cinnamon, 2 cloves, an allspice berry, and a generous grating of nutmeg into my tea, sweetened with white sugar and loaded with cream, while I sit in my clean, warm house surrounded by books, 25+ outfits for different occasions, and 6 pairs of shoes, in a building heated so well I have the windows open in mid-autumn. Our daughter prospers. We are proud of her. She has never labored in a field, but knows riches we could not have imagined.
I like this so much better than the idea that our ancestors would be embarrassed or ashamed of us for being soft or some crap like that.
My ancestors watching me stuff my face with fried chicken while studying. She eats like an imperial concubine and can afford to study like an imperial scholar. We made it. Yeah, honestly, the quality of life has just skyrocketed. Like, yeah, we still have, you know, poverty and squalor in our world, but so many of us live so well when, you know, back in the Dark Ages, if you didn't die of malaria, you were considered both extremely lucky and extremely unlucky because you had to keep living in the horrible nightmare world which contains the plague. She knocked that smug look off my face, but luckily, I was wearing a second, smaller smug look underneath. Oh my god, that's so incredibly stupid. Something about this fills me with a primal joy, and I think it's the second smaller smug look. Like, it looks, it knows it's bested you. It just knows.
I remember the first time I tried drying catnip in the food dehydrator. It accidentally invented the cat vape station. Came home to all 3 of them, only had 3 at the time, literally laying on or around the dehydrator, stoned out of their little kitty minds. I think we have a business plan here, folks. Yeah, this is the boardroom pitch right here. I found a way to make a cat dependent on a dehydrator. Let's go. We have created, like, product dependence. We can milk this. Oh my god, I love the idea of a dehydrator just hotboxing the cats. And I don't know why it's so funny, but I love the image of it.
I was worried my cat is dehydrated because I never see him drink water, so I started leaving cups of water that's mine, aka he sees me drink out of it once before he does, in my room. So he thinks he's being a rebellious naughty by drinking out of it, but really he's just following my plan and being hydrated. God in the Garden of Eden. Absolutely obsessed with the implications of this comment. Is that how the Garden of Eden works? Maybe I'm just like a goober, but I thought like, he was like, alright, here's a field, just do whatever. Don't eat the apple, just do whatever. Like, I thought that's how that worked. I didn't know he was involved with directly tricking them into drinking water. I really want to know why the cat feels like it can't drink out of its bowl, but it wants it out of somebody else's cup. Is it worried that it's going to be poisoned and its little kitty dynasty threatened by its first heir? I want to know the point. Get ignored so much, bitches call me terms and conditions.
At least you get accepted no matter what.
That's the most uplifting thing I've seen all day. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna use that next time one of my friends says that I'm not listening to her. Just straight up no.
You like the terms and conditions, and I accept you, and I am legally bound by what you're saying, but yes, unfortunately, I was looking at monkey images while you were trying to tell me something important, and I do apologize.
Monkey.
There's a guy in my Asian art hist class who is visually the epitome of a redneck stereotype, except he's an art history major and is very clearly passionate about it. Imagine a bow-legged white guy with a beard wearing flannel, a belt buckle and cowboy boots talk about the intricacies of Hindu temple in Sri Lanka. This is the future liberals want. Frick, yes it is. Hold on. Beard wearing flannel. I know it says a guy with a beard wearing flannel, but the lack of comma makes me think that this dude's just got a small flannel he keeps his beard in. And you know what? I'm here for that fashion. That's the fashion that Cyberpunk 2077 was too afraid to imagine. I want to grow a beard so I can put a little flannel shirt on it. Laziness is contagious, right, Jim? Jim? Listen, this is the frickin' funniest Garfield comic strip. You just can't top this one. I'm sorry. I actually really like this. This is like a wonderful bit of meta humor. I appreciate the fact that Garfield progressively gets closer and closer to first grader art. Also, I love that the comic's title is just quite literally right. It's very good. Very well put together. Me gusta? No, me gusto. I'm sorry, I forgot the proper way to do it. When Tumblr inevitably gets deleted, let's all go on one giant Google Doc. I do not want to think about that kind of discourse, emotional or not. I could barely survive Tumblr when I could mute people. You can't mute people on a Google Doc, and it would just become a cesspit. Because as you know, all social media at its core is what's fundamentally wrong with all of us. But man, that sounds like an existential nightmare. That sounds like r/place, but with no restrictions, and it will, in fact, give me conniptions. Cars have windows and can move. Houses have windows and can't move. So it's not the windows that makes the car go, it's something else entirely. This is what ancient Greek philosophy is like. Is it really? I haven't been able to dive into any of the books that you guys recommended to me on, I think it was actually the last r/Tumblr I did. So I haven't really been able to validate this claim, but I choose to believe that this is completely accurate. I have no method of which to back that up, but yes, this is exactly what Aristotle was on about. Happy cat! He yelled at me until we adopted him. This is the happiest looking cat ever. Oh my god, that cat is so pleased that his strategy was successful. This little dude, this little homie was like, I want to leave now. And it worked. It just worked. And you know what? I respect the hustle. And next time I want a girl to go out with me,
This is the strategy. It's not the strategy. This is a terrible strategy, especially in that kind of thing. This is not, don't do that. Don't do that.
My favorite thing is when Steve hides full body behind the shield. Tiny little turtle of freedom. Is that thing even, like, big enough for that? I mean, the man is huge. Like, Captain America is a flesh golem. So it's like, is that even physically possible? How big is that shield? I don't, like, give me numbers. I'm not super into, like, you know, superhero worship, but, like, is it big enough? Can we do the science? Can somebody do the math? Apparently, he's 6'2". So that's our thing. We don't know the BMI. We don't know how large his muscles be. We're gonna have to guess that based off of pixel measurements. Yo, no.
Yo, game theory. Hear me out here. I have a theory for you. Captain America can't fit behind his shield.
Okay, good. Now Matt Pat will do the math. Now Matt Pat will be fine. Dawn Dimmadome, wife of Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. She actually took the Dimmadome in the Dimmadivorce. Oh my god, the top comment!
After his wife left him, Doug Dimmadome fell into a Dimmadepression and got addicted to Dimmadrugs.
Oh, that's so good. Oh no, then he died. Oh, the comments just get they just get so upsetting. They just get so upsetting the further down you go as it tells about his spiral into the Dimmadepression. Oh, you seem to have a Pokemon. That's such a unique coloring on that doggo. Oh my god, that's really good. I love the little socks and the little tail sleeve. That's really good. I'm sorry, I'm like floored. This is amazing. This is such cool coloring on this dog, okay? You don't always often get to see real life Panky Mangs, but here they are, and it's adorable. I still think you gotta be on some voodoo crap to work one of these little frickers. Play pause, volume up down, next back. What's hard to understand about these controls?
Learn the witch.
Yeah, no, I never liked the shuffles. I like having control over my playlist. Maybe you're more chill than I am. Maybe you don't mind, so long as the music is there to decorate the time. But yeah, no, I hate these. Make me angry. I am irrationally angry. In fact, I'm so angry we're going to end the episode because that's all the time we have here today on Calbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and maybe share it with a friend who could use a
good old-fashioned trip down Tumblr Lane.
If you do want more, r/Tumblr will be another one popping up in just a couple of seconds. Until then, my name has been Lumo.
Doing this is the only joke I have left in my arsenal.
And I hope to see you in the very next Calbus video. Have a great rest of your day.